Are you ready? The lunar eclipse is happening very soon. You don't want to miss it, do you? I know, right? It's quite a coincidence that it's happening right before the 47th expedition. Our first expedition ever. Oh, you've heard people talking about what it could mean? Tell me. It brings the hidden and unconscious aspects to the surface. Maybe it's not a coincidence then. What do I mean? Well, the goal of every expedition is to find out more information about Titans, right? I think that would be the same case. You feel like this time it would be very different? Well, I just hope that we get to survive that. So this won't be the last lunar eclipse we see together. You know a good spot for moon gazing? Okay then, I'll follow you. Oh, I didn't expect it to be this cold outside. You want to give me your jacket? Really? Won't you be cold? Thank you. Your jacket is really warm. Huh? Are my hands cold? Well, whoa, how are your hands so warm? You think we should keep holding hands? Sure, well, if you don't mind, of course. Thank you again. This really is a great spot to look at the moon. The air up here is so refreshing. If it wasn't for the fact that we have an expedition tomorrow, I would have just stayed up here the entire night. What's that? What? No, I wasn't scared. I was just startled. Why would I get scared of some small little squirrels? Well, I remember one time that you almost fell over just because a tiny spider was on your face. Yeah, I did smash a spider for you later. But what else am I supposed to do? If I just let it go, it could just come back later. Or do you expect me to bring it a few miles away? You think what I did was cruel? Are you just that kind-hearted? Spiders are little but extremely annoying, especially with those spider webs that they make. Plus, sweetheart, you are part of the Survey Corps. You kill Titans for a living. You should understand that only the strongest and fittest will survive in this cruel world. Think of them like Titans, the venomous ones. Don't you think we should eliminate all of them? See, you also understand that the Titans' main goal is just to eradicate humans. You think there's more to Titans than what it seems on the surface? Please, elaborate. True, there's a lot of unknown about Titans, especially with the fact that we discovered Eren is a Titan shifter, which opens up a lot of theories. But still, that doesn't change the fact that Titans have killed an uncountable number of people. And I don't think they'll stop anytime soon. Do you really still have sympathy for them? You think Titans may just view humans as how we view dangerous insects? That's a good point. And you think there's no good or bad side, only creatures biased to maintain their own existence? No, nothing. I wasn't laughing because I think what you're saying is stupid. In fact, what you've said, it's very true. View of good and evil is just objective views formed by people. To animals that we hunt, aren't we just as bad as the Titans? That really was a deep discussion, but I quite liked it. Listener, you have a very beautiful mind. Are you okay? You seem a bit tense. Did I say something wrong? If so, just feel free to correct me. It's not about me. Well, whatever's bothering you, feel free to tell me. I'm more than willing to help you solve it. You don't want to cause me any more trouble. No way, there's no way it's gonna cost me more trouble. You acknowledge that I dodge a bullet for you, right? What's a bullet? I mean, an arrow. Okay, now tell me what happened. Someone wrote you a confession letter. Who was it, and when did it happen? Petra came to your room before I did and gave you this note. Not that annoying girl again. Last time she gave you a childish lucky charm, and now she's written a love letter for you? Do you perhaps reciprocate her feelings? Good, good. I knew you wouldn't have such low standards. No, I'm not being mean. I'm just stating facts here. Anyways, let me read the love letter properly. My dearest listener, I was hesitant on writing this letter, as I fear I might be losing you as a great friend. But the expedition is tomorrow, and I'm afraid that if I don't tell you now, there might be no chance in the future. Ever since I first laid my eyes on you, I've instantly fallen into the abyss of your love, and my feelings for you have only deepened. It's now like the entrenched roots of a shepherd's tree. In case you don't know, it's a tree with the deepest roots. Every aspect of you, your kindness, your enchanting appearance, your calming aura. I love how you're so grounded and down to earth. You simply devour my soul in the most beautiful way possible. Every time I talk to you, my heart beats racing as fast as leaves shuffling on a windy day. Together, we shall plant down our seed of love. I believe with our constant nourishment, love, and effort, it shall flourish and grow, just like the beautiful and fragrant blossoms of white jasmine trees. Listener, you are the red oak to my white ash, the cherry to my maple, but most importantly, the sunlight to my chlorophyll. I hope you will accept my love for you. I will offer you my undying love, like how evergreen trees' leaves will forever be green. Love always, Petra Ral. I think I need to wash my mouth out with soap after reading this. How could anyone write such an embarrassing letter? I mean, just look at the number of tree references she has used here. So, have you denied her yet? No? Well, you can just do that tomorrow morning, in case she develops too much hope into this. Isn't it ironic how she's writing all these tree-loving things on this paper, which is literally a piece of dead tree? She should add, our love life would be as vital and full of life as this dead tree I'm writing on. I mean, if it bothers you a lot, we can just go and tell her tonight. What? She's already confessed to you before once, and you denied it. But she doesn't seem to want to give up? How annoying can a person possibly be? That's it. I'm going with you to see her after this. No, it doesn't matter if we disturb her sleep. She's disturbing you, and I can't allow that to continue happening. One more thing. Before we go, I think I have to tell you something. Tomorrow there's going to be a lot of deaths. As you've seen from previous expeditions, where rivers of blood have flowed, it could be the last time you see the cadets you've worked with. But there's one thing I could be sure of, is that you won't be harmed. I promise you that. How do I know? Well, you could just go ask any other experienced soldiers who have luckily survived. They would tell you how horrific real battles are. So I just want to give you a emotional preparation. Oh, you mean, how do I know if you'll survive? Well, as I've said a while ago, as long as I'm alive, which I'll try my best to do so, you will be too. No, there's no buts. It's a fact, so accept it. Actually, even if I don't make it back tomorrow, you have to. And promise me, you take care of yourself, no matter what. And don't always be so overly kind. Sometimes you just have to be relentless. And that's the only way one could survive. It's cruel, but it's true. Just say yes to the promise, okay? Please? Good. Okay, now let's go find Mrs. Tree, shall we? Sure, I'll be gentle with her. Hi, listener. I've been waiting for you this whole time. So, have you made up your mind yet? Would you be the sunshine to my chlorophyll, the red oak to my white ash, and the cherry to my maple? Or even the pine to my mahogany? Can you stop with all these horrible metaphors already? It's getting out of hand. Or should I say, getting out of branch, according to your humor? Not only do I have to wash my eyes and mouth with soap after reading your love letter, now I have to cleanse my ears as well. Listener, what is Annie doing here? I don't think she quite understands the beauty in our deeply rooted relationship. Petra, I'm here to tell you to stop bothering listener. They have already told you that they have no interest in you. Do you understand? They do not reciprocate your feelings. So just please give up. A no is a no. Excuse me, Annie, but this is between me and listener. What do you have to do with this? If it's their problem, then it's mine too. Also, just saying, you're absolutely horrible at writing letters. From what I see, you're just more obsessed with trees than humans. You know, I actually tried to be nice to you before, but now I see why you don't have any friends. Mind you, with your attitude, it'd be impossible for you to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Trees are what I love, and I just want to share them with my lover. I don't see anything wrong with that. Lover? Did you just call them your lover? Have you really not taken in anything I've said before? They do not want a relationship with you. And if you like trees so much, why don't you just marry one? Who say I wouldn't? If that's ever possible, I would. Okay, back to humans. I personally believe that interest and feelings can be developed over time. So a no now doesn't mean a no forever. Listen up, Petra. I don't have time for your illogical reasoning. They don't want to be with you, and that's it. What gives you the qualification to talk for a listener anyways? They haven't spoken a word since they're here. Hey, why did you bring Annie here? She's disrupting our quality time. What? Do you really not like me? Not even a little bit? Why does Annie have to follow you around all the time? Don't you think she's a bit annoying? It's not like she's your girlfriend or anything. I knew it. She's your best friend. You only see her as a best friend, right? Shut up. Stop forcing them to say certain things or taking context out of their message. You know what? Talking to you is like talking to a brick wall. There's no use. Let's go, listener. Hey, I'm not finished yet. Wow, now I really understand why you were so frustrated with her. I hope you don't mind the way I talked to her. I know you wanted me to be kinder to people, but... Huh? What I've said are actually all the things you secretly think about her. Wow, I see. That's good. I'm gonna make her dream come true tomorrow. What do I mean? You see. You'll see. But for now, let's just try to get a good night of sleep. Tomorrow is going to be a long day.